Summer gardens often start the season looking vibrant and full of promise. The soil is soft, the seedlings are tender, and the days are cool enough for even the most delicate greens to thrive. Yet, as July rolls in, the heat climbs, rain becomes scarce, and many gardeners feel the panic of a garden that suddenly looks wilted and lifeless. The common belief is that summer is the easiest time to grow food, but the truth is that scorching temperatures can cripple a garden faster than a frosty winter. What most people don't realize is that certain vegetables don't just endure the heat, they actually love it. While fragile crops wither, these heat-loving plants keep producing, delivering fresh, tasty harvests when the weather is at its toughest. In this guide, we'll explore 3 distinct but related topics. First, we'll count down 10 vegetables that flourish in the fierce heat of midsummer. Next, we'll share 10 practical tips that make gardening easy for beginners, even if you have only a balcony or a small patch of ground. Finally, we'll look at 10 high-value crops that can turn a modest garden into a profitable venture. Stay with us until the end. The last item in each list could change the way you think about growing food. Number 10. Cucumbers. Cucumbers are a staple of warm-weather gardens across the British Isles for good reason. They love long, sunny days and will quickly sprawl over trellises, fences, or garden arches. Once the vines are established, they produce fruit almost non-stop, even during the hottest weeks of August. Their rapid growth means you can harvest fresh cucumbers within a month of planting, and the same plant will keep yielding for the rest of the season. Use them raw in salads, slice them for sandwiches, or preserve them as traditional pickles that last through winter. A single cucumber plant can generate a surprising amount of food, making it an ideal choice for novice growers who want quick, visible results. Number 9. Bush beans. Bush beans are compact, fast-growing legumes that thrive when the soil is warm. They need only a modest space in raised beds, container boxes, or even a sunny windowsill, and they reward you with abundant pods in just a few weeks. Because the beans develop underground, they add protein to your meals, turning a simple garden into a source of real nourishment. Harvest the pods regularly, and the plant will keep producing, turning a small corner of your garden into a steady source of fresh vegetables. Steamed, roasted, or tossed into a stir-fry, bush beans are versatile and forgiving, perfect for gardeners who want a reliable summer harvest without complex care. Number 8. Swiss chard. Swiss chard is often overlooked in favor of fleeting summer spinach, but it outshines its more delicate cousin when temperatures rise. The broad, colorful stems, ranging from deep crimson to bright gold, add visual appeal to any garden, while the generous leaves keep producing for months. Cut the outer leaves and leave the center intact. The plant will keep sending up new growth. Chard is packed with vitamins and minerals, making it a nutritious substitute for spinach in soups, omelets, or pasta dishes. Its resilience in the heat makes it a staple for anyone who wants a leafy green that won't bolt under the summer sun. Number 7. Eggplant. Eggplant thrives under hot, sunny conditions, and its glossy purple fruits, or the white striped varieties you might prefer, appear in abundance once the plant starts flowering. In regions where summer nights stay warm, a single healthy eggplant can produce a continuous stream of fruit throughout the season. Its meaty texture soaks up flavors beautifully, making it ideal for grilling, roasting, stuffing, or turning into rich sauces. The plant's bold foliage and striking fruit also make it a decorative focal point in any garden, proving that aesthetics and productivity can coexist. Number 6. Okra. Okra is synonymous with heat-tolerant gardening in the southern counties of England and beyond. When the mercury climbs, okra plants grow taller and become more prolific, producing long, tender pods that are perfect for frying, grilling, or adding to hearty stews. The key to a bountiful okra harvest is regular picking. Snipping the young pods encourages the plant to set more. Because okra thrives on high temperatures and tolerates dry spells, it becomes a reliable source of summer vegetables, offering both culinary flexibility and a sense of confidence to gardeners facing scorching days. Number 5. Peppers. From sweet bell peppers to fiery chilies, pepper plants love the heat and reward you with a bounty of colorful fruit. Warm days accelerate fruit development, and most varieties will keep setting new peppers throughout the hottest months. Peppers are adaptable to a range of growing spaces: garden beds, raised beds, large pots, or even 5-gallon containers, and their vibrant colors brighten any garden. Use them fresh in salads, roast them for a smoky flavor, or dry them for later use in sauces and spice mixes. The sheer variety of shapes and heat levels means there's a pepper to suit every palate, making them an excellent choice for both novice and experienced growers. Number 4. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are a powerhouse of resilience and nutrition. They tolerate high temperatures, humidity, and occasional drought far better than most common vegetables. Once the vines spread across the ground, they shade the soil, reducing moisture loss and creating a microclimate that benefits the whole garden. Both the tubers and the young leaves are edible, providing a dual harvest: tender greens for salads or sautés, and calorie-dense roots for baking, mashing, or making fries. Their ability to store well after harvest makes them an essential staple for any garden that aims to be self-sufficient during the summer months. Number 3. Yard-long beans. Yard-long beans, also known as asparagus beans, produce spectacularly long, slender pods that can hang like green ribbons from any sturdy trellis. They outperform standard green beans in hot, humid climates, making them ideal for gardens where other bean varieties struggle. The vertical growth habit turns limited garden space into a prolific harvest, and the young pods are perfect for stir-fries, curries, or simply steaming with a dash of soy sauce. Their dramatic appearance on a summer trellis adds a wow factor that delights both gardeners and market shoppers alike. Number 2. Malabar spinach. Malabar spinach is not a true spinach, but its thick, succulent leaves serve the same purpose in the kitchen. Unlike ordinary spinach, which bolts quickly in the heat, Malabar spinach thrives, climbing up supports and producing a continual supply of leaves throughout the hottest months. Its glossy, bright green foliage also adds a decorative touch to the garden. Use the young leaves raw in salads, or cook them like spinach in soups, stews, or pasta dishes. For gardeners frustrated by the failure of conventional greens in summer, Malabar spinach feels like a cheat code, delivering fresh, nutritious leaves when other crops have already given up. Number 1. New Zealand spinach. New Zealand spinach, despite its name, is a hardy, summer-loving plant that fills the gap left by true spinach when temperatures soar. It spreads rapidly, forming a dense mat of leaves that can be harvested repeatedly throughout the season. The plant tolerates the intense heat that would cause ordinary spinach to wilt and become bitter. The tender leaves are perfect for cooking in omelets, soups, or as a wilted side dish, because it supplies fresh greens during the period when most leafy vegetables fail. New Zealand spinach earns its top spot as the ultimate heat-tolerant leafy green. When you look at this list, a clear pattern emerges. The summer heat doesn't have to end your harvest, it merely ends the harvest of the wrong plants. By choosing crops that love the heat, you turn a challenging season into an opportunity for abundant, continuous production. On a beginner gardening made simple, 10 easy strategies. Starting a garden can feel intimidating, especially when you imagine needing a sprawling backyard, expensive tools, and years of experience. The truth is that anyone can grow fresh food with minimal space and effort, provided they follow a few proven strategies. Below are 10 beginner-friendly methods that will help you achieve success quickly and keep you motivated throughout the growing season. Number 10. Choose fast-growing, forgiving crops. The fastest way to build confidence is to start with vegetables that grow quickly and tolerate mistakes. Lettuce, radishes, spring onions, bush beans, arugula, basil, and parsley are all ready to harvest within weeks and require only basic care. A quick harvest reinforces the habit of checking your garden daily and provides fresh produce that fuels further enthusiasm. Number 9. Grow in containers. You don't need a large plot of land to grow food. A sunny balcony, a windowsill, or a small patio can host pots, buckets, grow bags, or reclaimed wooden boxes. Containers give you control over soil quality, drainage, and placement. If the sun shifts or a storm approaches, you can simply move the pot to a better spot. This flexibility makes container gardening an ideal entry point for newcomers. Number 8. Start with healthy seedlings. Buying young plants from a reputable nursery skips the difficult seed starting stage. Look for seedlings with deep green leaves, sturdy stems, and well-developed roots. Plant them directly into your prepared soil or containers and watch them establish quickly. This approach reduces the risk of dampening seedlings, uneven germination, and the frustration that often discourages beginners. Number 7. Use a quality potting mix. The right soil is the foundation of a thriving garden. For containers, use a mix that balances moisture retention with aeration. Think compost, peat or cocoa coir, perlite, and a dash of worm castings. Good soil promotes strong root development, faster growth, and reduces the likelihood of nutrient deficiencies that can stunt your plants. Number 6. Water deeply. Not daily plants prefer a deep watering session that moistens the root zone, followed by a period of drying. Shallow, daily watering encourages weak surface-level roots that make plants fragile and water-dependent. Test soil moisture by inserting a finger a few centimeters deep. Water only when it feels dry. Early morning watering reduces evaporation and gives plants a full day to absorb moisture. Number 5. Feed regularly with light. Fertilizer container plants lose nutrients each time water drains away. Apply a balanced organic fertilizer or liquid feed every 2 weeks to keep growth vigorous. Leafy greens benefit from nitrogen-rich feeds, while fruiting plants like tomatoes and peppers need a higher proportion of phosphorus and potassium once they begin to flower. Number 4. Mulch to save time and water. A thin layer of straw, dry leaves, grass clippings, or shredded bark over the soil surface conserves moisture, suppresses weeds, and moderates temperature swings. Mulch also breaks down over time, adding organic matter back into the soil. This simple step can dramatically reduce the amount of daily maintenance required. Number 3. Harvest frequently. Regular picking encourages many plants to produce more. Snip lettuce leaves from the outer edges, harvest beans as soon as pods are tender, and pinch basil tips to promote branching. The act of harvesting also keeps you attuned to your garden's needs, allowing you to spot pests or dryness before they become serious problems. Number 2. Practice succession. Planting. Instead of sowing all your seeds at once, stagger plantings every 2 weeks. This creates a continuous supply of fresh produce and reduces the risk of a total crop failure. Succession planting keeps the garden lively, with new seedlings emerging as older plants finish, ensuring you always have something to harvest. Number 1. Grow what you eat. The most sustainable motivation comes from growing the vegetables you actually use in your kitchen. If you love fresh salsa, grow tomatoes and coriander. If you enjoy quick salads, focus on lettuce and radishes. If you frequently stir-fry, consider peppers, bok choy, and snap peas. When your garden directly supports your meals, the reward feels immediate and personal, turning a hobby into a habit. By applying these 10 strategies, you'll transform a modest space into a productive garden, gain confidence, and set the stage for more ambitious projects in the future. Turning a garden into a business, 10 high-value crops. A garden can be more than a source of fresh food. It can also generate a steady income if you focus on crops that command premium prices. Below are 10 vegetables and herbs that have proven profitable for small-scale growers across the UK and Europe. The final item on the list is especially lucrative, often earning more per square meter than traditional field crops. Number 10. Mini cucumbers, Persian cucumbers. These slender, seedless cucumbers fetch 2 to 3 times the price of standard varieties at farmers' markets because they are ready to eat straight from the vine. Their crisp texture and sweet flavor appeal to health-conscious shoppers looking for convenient snack options. Grow them on vertical trellises to maximize yield in a small footprint, and you can harvest continuously through the summer. Number 9. Mixed salad greens. A blend of lettuce, rocket, baby kale, and mustard greens can be harvested in as little as 3 weeks. Because the greens are sold fresh, they command high prices, often £5, £8 per kilogram at local stalls. Restaurants and cafes love locally sourced salad mixes for their superior taste and color. The rapid turnover allows you to replant multiple times in a single season, increasing overall profit. Number 8. Basil. Fresh basil is a staple in kitchens and restaurants, and a single plant can be harvested repeatedly over months. A bunch of basil sells for £3, £5, and potted basil plants can command even higher prices. The herb's strong aroma encourages impulse purchases, and you can expand your product line by offering pesto kits or herb gift bundles. Number 7. Premium cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes, especially heirloom colors such as golden, black, and striped varieties, sell for £4, £8 per kilogram. Their small size makes them perfect for snacking, and their vivid colors add visual appeal to dishes. Growing them in containers or greenhouse benches allows you to harvest continuously, providing a reliable cash flow throughout the warm months. Number 6. Rosemary, thyme, and oregano. These hardy herbs have a long shelf life, both fresh and dried, giving you flexibility in how you market them. Fresh herb packets bring in £3, £6 each, while dried herbs can be sold at even higher margins. Their low maintenance requirements and tolerance for heat make them ideal for small gardens or even indoor windowsill setups. Number 5. Specialty peppers beyond the common bell pepper. Varieties such as shishito, Hungarian wax, and ornamental chilies attract enthusiasts willing to pay premium prices. Rare colors and heat levels create niche markets, and dried peppers or infused oils can add additional revenue streams. A single square meter of pepper plants can produce several kilograms of product, each fetching £6, £10 per kilogram. Number 4. Asparagus. Although it requires patience, once established, asparagus crowns produce spears year after year. Early season asparagus commands premium prices, £4, £7 per kilogram, because consumers crave fresh, locally grown produce after winter. A modest 3-meter bed can yield a profitable harvest for decades, making it a long-term investment for small growers. Number 3. Heirloom tomatoes. Heirloom varieties, with their unique shapes, colors, and flavors, are prized by chefs and home cooks alike. Prices often reach £5, £8 per kilogram, and the story behind each variety adds marketing appeal. By offering a rotating selection of heirloom types, you can attract repeat customers eager for new tasting experiences. Number 2. Moringa, drumstick tree. Moringa leaves are increasingly popular in health food circles for their high nutrient content. Fresh leaves, dried powder, and tea blends can be sold at premium rates, especially to wellness-focused consumers. The fast-growing tree produces multiple harvests per year in warm climates, providing a versatile product line that spans fresh markets and specialty health stores. Number 1. Microgreens. Microgreens such as radish, broccoli, pea shoots, and mustard are harvested just 7-14 days after sowing, delivering a rapid turnover and high profit per unit area. A tray of microgreens can sell for £10, £20, and bulk sales to restaurants can reach £25, £50 per kilogram. Because they require only shallow trays, grow lights, and modest space, even a small garage can become a lucrative microgreen production hub, generating several £1,000s in revenue each summer. These 10 crops demonstrate that profitability isn't about the size of your land, but about selecting the right plants, timing your harvests, and adding value through packaging or processing. By focusing on high-demand, high-margin produce, you can turn a modest garden into a sustainable source of income. Putting it all together. The 3 lists you've just read share a common theme. Success comes from working with nature, not against it. By planting heat-loving vegetables, you keep your garden productive when others falter. By applying beginner-friendly techniques, you build confidence and avoid the pitfalls that cause many gardeners to quit. And by targeting high-value crops, you transform a hobby into a viable business. If you're ready to start a garden that thrives in summer, consider planting cucumbers, bush beans, Swiss chard, eggplant, okra, peppers, sweet potatoes, yard-long beans, Malabar spinach, and New Zealand spinach. Pair these with the 10 simple strategies: fast-growing crops, container planting, quality seedlings, good soil, deep watering, regular feeding, mulching, frequent harvesting, succession planting, and growing what you love to ensure a smooth, rewarding experience. Finally, think about which of the profitable crops could fit into your space and market. Mini cucumbers, salad mixes, basil, cherry tomatoes, Mediterranean herbs, specialty peppers, asparagus, heirloom tomatoes, moringa, or microgreens. Each offers a path to income that matches different levels of ambition and available resources. Remember, the garden's greatest asset is its ability to adapt. Choose the right plants for your climate, use smart growing practices, and focus on crops that people truly want, and you'll find that even the hottest summer can become a season of abundance and possibility. If you've enjoyed this guide, please give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow garden enthusiasts, and let us know in the comments which heat-loving vegetable you'll try first, which beginner tip resonated most, or which high-value crop you're eager to grow. Your feedback helps us create more useful content for gardeners of all levels. Happy planting, and may your summer garden flourish.